Leo Balunas Jr. 90 asks, is it worth it to play Four Swords Adventures on GameCube for the first time? Should I play a specific Zelda game before Four Swords Adventures? Now, I don't know if you've never played any Zelda game. I'm presuming you've played some, right?
I think they might be
The
asking, is there
first
any
Zelda
game
game
that
ever.
you should specifically play before
Ooh.
Four Swords Adventures?
Yes. Okay.
Which...
No, you're good.
Just
Play
play
everything
it.
else first.
The story, here's a fun little fact about Four Swords Adventure. The story is BS. It
doesn't make
really
any
matter.
sense.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
I feel like
Vati's cool.
It's in the Minish Cap.
Yeah.
Four Swords. Little capsule.
I feel like
Yeah.
Four Swords Adventures was just a way for them to be like expand on the ideas of Four Swords to the point where they pretty much took like the same story but made it more of a story.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a better game than Four Swords, in my opinion. I think it's just better.
I think by a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Should because I think if anything, and it's not required, but I would say like if you're playing it and you're like, oh, like what's Vati all about? You play Minish Cap and
Yeah.
just
Which is
like,
his
get-
origin story. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't need to it's like it doesn't you don't have to play Minish Cap first.
well,
No,
did you know that they
you don't have to
almost
play any
called
game first.
they almost called Minish Cap The Legend of Zelda Vati Origins, but they didn't, which is too bad. They should have gone for it.
I think like it draws heavily, like it has some elements of just like in the way the world looks and stuff
Mhm.
from A Link to the Past. You see a lot of
a mishmash.
enemies from
Yeah, it's got the Wind Waker style.
the Wind Waker. It's got a lot of stuff. So like maybe if you're just like you might appreciate certain elements more, but it's definitely not required, you know?
Some people
And
named
gameplay
Josh.
wise, it's quite different.
Yeah, see, some people named Josh might try to convince you to play this on the GameCube with 4 people with your Game Boys all connected. And let me tell you, in the year 2023, not worth paying all the money to get all of that stuff to play this game.
Play by yourself.
Unless you're rich. If you're rich,
Dear,
If you can
whatever
buy
your
friends.
name was, Junior 90, if you're rich, you go for it. If you're not, that's an expensive thing to play a game.
If you're playing
Buy-
single player, though,
it is fun single player.
I've actually never
I
played it
played-
single
Play it for the
player.
first time.
It works. It works
It's-
pretty well. Yeah.
It does work. Yeah.
not
You
like
can do like
Triforce
the formations.
Heroes.
Yeah.
No, it's not as difficult as that.
It's if you're measuring all of the multiplayer Zelda games on like how good is it to play by yourself, like this would be the only
best.
one that's any good, probably.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good to know.
But it's
If
actually
you're down to play it by yourself, by all means,
If-
go for it.
honestly, if you do have friends though,
Hmm.
like I played through this, the first time I ever played through it was with one other person, and you can change what links you're controlling. Like, so one person could control 3 and you could be by yourself, or you can do 2 and 2, like depending on the puzzle. But
Oh,
it works really well, and it was really fun. Like, as it's a different thing than playing with the 4 players and the chaos, you know. But when it's like one person and one person, you're like on a mission and you're like
Yeah,
trying to work together. It's actually pretty
or
fun.
you're trying to kill each other.
Or you could try to kill each other.
Sure.
Yeah, I would recommend playing the game.
play it. I'm also really hoping we get it on Switch someday. I mean, like it'd be such a fun
Yeah.
online game. It
Wishful
really
thinking.
would. Yeah, maybe.
Or something like it, something new. Why can't we get that? That'd be
yeah,
great.
Quad Force Heroes.
Quad Force, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you wanna play it in timeline order, you should be sure to play.
Yeah.
Well, you could play it. It's on the child timeline, right? So just make sure you play Skyward Sword.
Oh, I
And-
meant like of
Play through the entire
Four
timeline.
Swords.
Well, you just have to go to the Minish Cap, Ocarina of Time,
Then you gotta pick which
Majora's
lane. You
Mask.
want to
Pick the child timeline to fast. This is on the fast track. Majora's
Yes.
Mask, Twilight Princess. And then-
Important.
It's very important. No, it's not important
Yeah.
to play Twilight Princess.
It's
before.
so important.
You have to. You can't play Four Swords Adventures without playing Twilight Princess.
Look,
Zant has a
speaking of
huge role in this game.
I think of all of the timeline places, I'm not an expert, but I think Four Swords Adventures is the most like. It goes there.
Yeah, it goes right there.
Because
But
we're
at the
gonna
end-
put it somewhere.
A big
doesn't-
part of like when
it's
I was
not
getting
connected.
in, when I was like first learning about timeline stuff going online, it would be like the big concerns were like, okay, Ganon is this in this one, and he's got the trident, or he dies in this one. It's like, what happened to Ganon? So in this one, it's like a big thing because it's like, oh, he's got to be dead. You know what I mean? It just feels very much like, whatever. It goes
Well,
at
yeah.
the end.
Yep.
But even they were just like, no, it's just a different guy.
Yeah, true. It's not even the same one.
Even they were just like, no, this one's different. It's just after.
Yeah. Which, that wasn't they just copied someone else's timeline and put it in the book, so I
Yeah.
can't blame them,
But hey,
So yeah,
overall,
play the game.
play it. It's fun.